Hey everybody, it's me! Welcome to my channel. Okay. This is Alvin. Say hello. Say I like the camera, it likes me too. Say hello. Hello, you good boy. Today I'm going to show you guys how I get my desk organized because my stuff is really disorganized before I get it all put together. And I did this really cheap, it was really inexpensive. I went to the dollar store and got a few things, spent less than $10 on all the things I needed to get everything organized, and other than that, I just went around my house and looked for things I already had. Like, for instance, my Jack the Skeleton mug is now being used to hold brushes. So if you are like me and all your stuff was disorganized and all over the place and you couldn't find anything, it's not expensive to get your stuff organized. It was really cheap and I ended up using a lot of stuff I already had. So I hope this video is interesting to you guys and helpful in some way. Stick around so I can show you guys what I did. Okay, so the few items that I did decide to purchase to help me get my makeup space organized is a few pencil holders. I got 3 different ones. They were all from the dollar store, so this just cost me $3. So hopefully at your dollar store they have things like that. They did down the just school supply aisle. And then I also got a couple of these storage box, just Tupperware containers. You can just kind of see how big it is. These are also from the dollar store. I got 2 of these. I'm gonna put all of my palettes in here. I think I'm going to put all of my eyeshadow palettes and eyeshadow pans in one of the storage boxes that I purchased, and in the other storage box I'm going to put all of my face palettes, any type of blushes, contour palettes, bronzers, anything that has to do with my face stuff is gonna go in that. And I don't know if I'm gonna be as crafty to label my boxes, but I only have 2 of them, so it's not gonna be hard for me to remember what's in what. And the other thing that I did that cost me no money, because I already had the stuff, so obviously at some point I bought it, but I am a huge, massive, huge Harry Potter and Disney fan. So I went to Disney World in December of 2015 with my mom and my sister, and we of course came back with like a million different mugs, because that's one of the things I like to collect, are mugs from different places that I visit. So I got this Harry Potter mug. Yay, Gryffindor! Oh! So I'm gonna use this to put brushes in it, or lipsticks, or eyeliners, or anything that just is, you know, stick shaped, to kind of give you an idea. I'm just gonna use this to hold some of my stuff. So I basically just did that with several mugs. I also have Jack the Skeleton, so I'm going to use this too to put different items in. And then last but not least, we have Chip from Beauty and the Beast, so I'm going to use him too to put things in. And then I also found just little random, I'm going to reorganize this, but you get the idea. I found this little bucket. I think somebody gave this to me for Easter with a bunch of candy in it, so I'm going to use this to put some more makeup items in. And then I also went and found this little bucket that I'm going to use to put stuff in as well. And so these were just items I found around my house. So you'll be surprised if you go looking for things to pack away all your makeup products in for organization, what you actually have. And if all else fails, like, just use a bunch of coffee mugs, and it's cute anyways, and then you can use stuff that is nostalgic to you, like I did. So the other thing that I already had, and I got this from Home Goods, it was probably only like, I don't know, like $15. It might have been a little more than that. I've had it for a while. But I also have to reorganize this, but it's this little like thing that sits on a little turntable. I don't know if that's what you call that, because that's definitely what a DJ uses. You know, so I don't know if this is called a turntable, but a Lazy Susan, which, why is it called a Lazy Susan? Because to me, like, the Susan isn't being lazy. The Susan is doing all the work and spinning this for me. So whatever. But it's sitting on a little spinner, and it's just got a bunch of cubby holes. So I'm going to use this to organize a bunch of my makeup also. And I also got these from the dollar store. Are these little baskets, and they came in sets of 3 and they were all stacked. So
these slide into and fit directly into my drawer that's on my makeup vanity, and so I just put these down in the drawer, and I'm gonna put things like maybe some smaller eyeshadow pans that aren't inside of a palette, and lipsticks and mascaras, just anything that kind of gets lost inside a container like this. Like my mascara is too short to sit in this. Off camera, I'm going to organize all my makeup, and then I'm going to video what it looks like after the finished process so you guys can see how I got everything organized. Okay, so I have organized all my makeup. It took me a really long time because it was all kind of scattered through my bathroom and all over my new makeup desk. So I'm gonna kind of show you guys what I did. I kind of showed you before a glimpse of how disorganized it was. So I'm just gonna kind of take you around and show you a little bit of what the top of my desk looks like, and then what the inside of my cabinets and drawers look like, so you can kind of see where I put everything, and hopefully it will help you guys organize your situation if you are as disorganized as I was. Okay, so I put all of my brushes in my coffee mugs like I said I was going to. There's all my brushes, all my different brushes, and then that turntable thing, I put my foundations and my lipsticks. There's my LaCroix. And then over here I've got all my pencil holders. I put my all my eyeliners and eyebrow pencils and everything like that in there. In this cup holder I put my lip liners, and then I've got like miscellaneous in here. I've got my scissors and some actual pens. And then in this bucket I put all of my different samples I have from Sephora, so they're easy. In the bags behind all my bins I have nail polish in a bag, and then more samples. And so I've got my eyeshadows, my lipsticks, my mascaras, and my concealers. And then in this drawer I have a bin of my sharpeners and my eyelash glue, and then I have the bin to the left in the blue bin, that's all my makeup primers and samples that were just really small I put in there, so that's kind of a miscellaneous bin. And then I've got my eyelashes, I've got some sponges, and then kabuki brushes. So now that you kind of saw how my desk looks, I'm going to show you what I put in my Tupperware bins because it was kind of dark when I was trying to show you what those look like. So let me get these out. So here's my little red tub. I didn't put the lids on these because my palettes are too tall to close. I put the lid on it. So in this one I didn't just put my eyeshadow palettes. You can see my eyeshadow palettes that are in here. Got my naked palette. You flip that around. And then I've got some highlight palettes in here too, because I filled up my other palette with all my other stuff. So more eyeshadow palettes. So that's what I put in here. And again, I didn't put the lid on because my palettes were too tall. And I just think it's easier, so I can just pull it out and see and get what I want really quick. And then here's in this one, I've got, here's like a little NYX Contour Cream palette. I've got a highlighter pot right there. I got all my translucent powders right here. This is just kind of some shimmer powder. Another highlighter, and then I've got blush right here, and some bronzers. So this is more like my Tupperware with all my face stuff in it. So it's bronzers, powders, blushes, translucent powders. But that's basically it. So you can see kind of my setup and see what I have. And I hope that this was helpful to you in some way. If you like this video, please click the like button down below. And if you enjoyed what information I gave to you today, or just like me in general, please subscribe to my channel over here. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.